Hello everyone. In today's video we're going to be working on our second pillow from the American Patchwork and Quilting. The free pattern can be found at allpeoplequilt.com, and at the very end of this video I have the link listed to take you exactly to the PDF for this file, okay? So let's get started. Alright, so let's start cutting our fabric for our block. So we will need a background square that's going to be 16.5 inches, and mine is purple. Then we're going to put two borders on that block. It's going to be a 1-inch border that's going to be black, and then we're going to put a 3-inch border that's a print. Alright, so once we have our 16.5-inch square cut out, we're ready to start thinking about applying that square. So we are going to need two colors of fabric for our design. We're going to need black for our spider web, or use whatever color you like. And then I have white for the eyes on the design. Okay, so you will need to print out your design that we're going to trace onto heat and bond. Now, I printed out all 5 pages for you to see. This is for both pillow designs, for the bat block that we already made, and then for this spider web. So what we're going to do is print this out on just regular copy paper, and then we're going to take our heat and bond and we're going to lay it over the top, and we're going to trace onto the paper side of the heat and bond the design. Alright, so after we're done tracing our design onto our heat and bond, we're going to now apply that to the back side of our fabric. Okay, so the black fabric is going to be for our spider web, and what we're going to do is we're going to iron our fabric and make sure there's no wrinkles in it, and then we're going to take our design that we drew onto our heat and bond, and we're going to put it on the back side of the fabric. So the bumpy side of the heat and bond is going to be in contact with the fabric, okay? And then we're going to take a hot iron and we're going to press over it, and that'll be it. Alright, so once you have your designs all pressed onto your fabric, now I want you to take this and sit down in a comfortable chair and get some nice sharp scissors and start cutting out all of your pieces for your block. Alright, so now that we have our design completely cut out, all of our fabric is cut, we're going to remove the paper on the back of the fabric so that we can now apply that to our background block. So we have that purple 16.5-inch square. So now we're going to take all of our pieces and we're going to lay it out, and then we're going to take a hot iron and press it, okay? Alright guys, so now we're going to add our two borders to our block. So we have a 1-inch border that we're going to put on first that's black, and I use the same fabric that I used for the spider web, so it kind of matches. And so I'm going to sew that on first, and then after I sew the 1-inch border on, I'm going to do the 3-inch border that is a print. Okay, so let's go to the sewing machine and let's get it done. right, so we have our spider web block done. As you can see, these blocks are really easy. Any beginner can make these and they're so cute. And you could be like me and just use up some scraps that you have left over. Okay, something that I forgot to include, but I always do, is you need to take your block to your sewing machine and zigzag stitch all around the edges of your applique, okay? That's just to make sure that it stays on there for a good long time. Well, you guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe to Grandma's channel. Like and subscribe to Grandma's channel.